Cavs play the Hawks or the Heat. I think it'd be exciting to see DeAndre Hunter and Caris LeVert go against their former teams. If it's the Heat, maybe we see Tyler Hero have another big game, maybe take one off the Cavs. I'll let you speak on that in a second. But the Celtics Magic, styles make fights. We got a team with great offense, historic offense, a team with none. I think the Magic's defense will make it a good test for the Celtics to kind of turn playoff mode on early. They can't like really loaf in the first round because if they sleep, they'll lose a game. I'm already waiting for the Anthony Black 5 3-pointer game that allows the Magic to have a gentleman's sweep. But for both of those series, I'm looking at for the top seeds, and that's the Celtics and the Cavaliers. They're guys like Sam Hauser or DeAndre Hunter or Ty Jerome to get going early and get their rhythm going because they are going to be needed as the postseason goes on. I don't know what you think. And I guess if it's not obvious already, I expect both of those series to be won by the top seeds in no more than 5 games.
Yeah, I think I actually expect the Heat to advance out of the play-in tournament. I know we didn't really make a prediction for the West. We can go back to that at the end if we have to. But, I think the Heat, you don't want to count out Trae Young. He's a bad man. But at the same time, like, he looked pretty good last night, took down a solid Bulls team. Can they really make like a Jimmy Butler-esque run like the Heat team did coming out of the playoff tournament? I don't think so. They don't have enough offensive firepower to keep up with Cavs. I get the Cavs, honestly, maybe even in 4 just because they're so locked in. They're ready to prove it right now. Like, they had a great season all year long. Best team in the NBA, one of the best teams in the NBA. And now this is their chance to be like, all right, hey, we're here, we're for real. I think that's going to be their way of saying that. I think they sweep them. But, when you talk about Celtics Magic, the Magic have actually won the last 2 of the last 3 season series against Celtics. It's kind of a weird matchup for Boston because like they have a lot of size and length, and it's going to be a physical series. But, I think that like, and the people who don't like, not this is like analytic talk, but like the whole Missoula ball thing, like it's going to be a math equation that the Magic just can't figure out. Like the Celtics outscore the Magic by an average of 21 points from the 3-point line. Yeah. The Magic, like you said, already have no offense as it is. They have one of the worst offenses in the NBA. So how are they going to make up a minimum 21-point deficit from the 3-point line? I just don't think it's possible. But like you said, the Celtics as well as I do, being, as close to Jason Lee as you are to them. I don't think they'll sweep them because there's always that one game that they mess around and find out. And like, they're going to win game 1 probably by 40 points, and then they're going to lose game 2, and then they're probably going to win the last 3 games of the series. But when you're comparing 3-point shooting numbers, it's so drastic in Boston's
2 different
favor.
Sports.
Like, it really is 2 different sports. Like, the Magic finished dead last in the league in 3-point makes per game. Celtics finished first. The Celtics had, I think it was like 8 players hit over 100 threes this season. The Magic had 2. The Celtics had, I think it was like, I was looking at these stats earlier. It was like 26 games where they hit at least 20 threes. The Magic had 0. So it's
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's just as good as the Magic looked in the play-in tournament. And credit to Paulo, he's an awesome player. We're still starting to see him try and figure it out from an efficiency standpoint. Yeah. Franz Wagner, same thing. They're going to get a jolt from Cole Anthony or Anthony Black off the bench, but like in terms of like just pure offense, they do not have enough firepower to keep up with C's. I got season 5.
Yeah, few people do. So that definitely makes. Thanks for checking out NBA Sound System Canada on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe below and find us wherever you get your podcasts. And on Instagram, we have weekly episodes and bonus content throughout the week.